Good afternoon, my friends. I have breaking news for all of you. President Biden is demanding that more stimulus checks and crisis relief aid be sent out to the American people, as this crisis continues to impact our country. Democrats are now ready to take action as they have just officially unveiled a new fourth stimulus plan. So my friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video if you want to know the exact details of this new fourth stimulus package. Also, please share this video with your friends and family if they need more reliable stimulus news. If you're interested in entering my Walmart gift card giveaway, where I'll be giving away 3 $75 Walmart gift cards, please be sure to listen for the key word.
Moments ago, speaking through a video feed from Kyiv, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky addressed members of both the House and the Senate as the war in Ukraine enters its 21st awful day. It is one of the highest honors of any Congress to welcome remarks by a foreign head of state. But it is unheard of to hear from a leader fighting for his life, fighting for his country's future, and fighting to preserve the very idea of democracy. I cannot remember the last time a foreign leader united a room full of members from both sides so quickly and so intensely. He spoke not just to American ears, but to America's very soul. In one sense, his speech was reminiscent of the stirring feeling all of us had in the aftermath of 9/11. Equal parts resolve and unity and determination to save democracy from an hour of darkness. As we have said from the start of the war, the Senate, the Congress, and the American people stand unequivocally behind the people of Ukraine. America will continue to strengthen our NATO allies and reassure our friends in Europe that we will remain a steady ally. It's why last week Congress approved nearly $14 billion for food, shelter, money for javelins and stingers and anti-aircraft weapons, and refugee help. Every last penny that the U.S. sends to you.
So here is the big news, friends. Democrats have just introduced a bill to tax the largest oil companies, which are recording their biggest profits in many years, and use the money to provide quarterly checks to Americans financially struggling just to keep up with the rising inflation. Friends, this is awesome news, as the cost of everyday necessities have jumped up significantly. This legislation would apply only to large firms like ExxonMobil that produce or import over 300,000 oil barrels per day, and exempt smaller companies. The 50% tax would be imposed on the difference between the current price of a barrel and the average price between 2015 to 2019. Friends, I know that many of you are wondering how often this new stimulus program would actually work. Well, the plan would establish a quarterly payment program to provide direct payments to Americans struggling with the rising prices. The income thresholds in the bill are similar to those on the third stimulus checks that was issued last year. That means individual tax filers earning under $75,000 a year and couples making $150,000 a year would receive these payments. At $120 a barrel, single filers would receive $240 a year, and joint filers would receive $360. It's just ridiculous how energy prices have been spiking so much recently. And according to Yahoo News, climbing prices prompted firms like ExxonMobil and Chevron to report their biggest profits in many years. AAA reported that the average cost of gasoline reached $4.31 a gallon this week. But Americans are seeing prices surge across the board, not just when they refill their gas tanks. The Bureau of Labor Statistics released a news report this week showing that prices rose nearly 8% compared with a year ago for items like furniture, poultry, new cars, and beef. Inflation accelerated to its fastest pace in 4 decades. Right now, Democrats are working to look for ways to cut costs for families by establishing affordable childcare and reining in prescription costs, among other new domestic programs. In the short run, Democrats have floated suspending the 18 cents a gallon federal gas tax to provide some help at the gas pump. But there will have been support from Senate Democrats like Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema. So friends, what are your thoughts on this new stimulus program? Do you support quarterly stimulus checks? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. President Biden wrote in a Twitter post this morning, highlighting the painfully slow decline in gasoline prices in a bid to draw scrutiny to a decades-long trend that critics say hurts consumers by failing to pass savings along to drivers. Biden said on Twitter, "Oil prices are decreasing. Gas prices should too. Last time oil was $96 a barrel. Gas was $3.62 a gallon. Now it's $4.31 a gallon. Oil and gas companies should not pad their profits at the expense of hardworking Americans. There are real economic consequences here. Every 10 cents increase in the price of gasoline costs consumers at least $11 billion over the course of a year. According to a new analysis, gas prices have surged over the past year and a half, and at the end of last week, they stood about $1.50 a gallon higher than what the average was in 2019. If prices stay this high, consumers will pay $165 billion more over the course of 2022 than they ever did in 2019. To tackle the country's highest inflation in 4 decades, the Federal Reserve is expected to raise interest rates for the first time since 2018. Additional rate hikes are likely to follow in the months to come, as the Fed gradually reverses the extremely easy money policies that it's pursued since the beginning of this crisis. Federal Chairman Jerome Powell told lawmakers earlier this month, "We need to move away from very low interest rates. They're not appropriate for the current situation in the economy." Friends, the keyword for this video is antelope. If you would like to enter this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like my videos. Comment below this keyword and additional keywords from any video of mine that you watch. And please do make sure that you are also subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, friends. Well, my good friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you very, very much for joining me here today and watching my videos. I greatly appreciate all of you. Please do me a favor, friends, and share this video with your friends and family if they need more reliable, accurate stimulus news information. Thank you very much and have a wonderful and blessed Wednesday.